Hello, everyone. Happy Halloween. Welcome to the last day of Routine and Ritual, our 31-day challenge here on Daily Ritual. Today, I'm going to focus a little bit on breath and movement. We've had a lot of different conversations on here, different connections to different ideas and concepts. And today we're going to try and incorporate sort of a little bit of everything. We're going to have a bit of movement, but we're going to begin with some breath. And once we find our breath, we're going to incorporate very simple movements. This is going to be very accessible for everyone. You can do it sitting in a chair, sitting on a couch. You can do it laying down, to find your breath. Any of the movements that I offer, they are going to be simple, like I said, but feel free to modify and simplify them more if that's what you need. I do know that somebody that's tuning in might have some mobilities issues through the core. So anything that I do moving from side to side, you can just do the arm movements. The idea is to just connect breath and movement so that those are the only two things that you're thinking about, that you're doing, and in connecting the two, the doing kind of falls away. So wherever you're going to be, and again, if I say start seated, you can start standing. I'm going to start seated, so I'll go to my position here. Let me just... Oh yes, and by the way, I'm Nicole. I always forget to do that introduction. All right, so just find a comfortable seat. And that could be in a chair, couch, whatever. I'm going to go cross-legged today, but you can also go with the knees behind. And sometimes it's good to just kind of lift the cheeks if you are sitting down, sort of mound the glutes up towards, and just bring your heart forward just a little bit. So it's a little bit in front of your hips, and again, in any position that you are. And if you're standing, just find a nice gentle bend in the knees. And I'm going to ask you to just close your eyes and just let the world around you not fall away. Just start to notice some of the sounds. Like right now, here in Nova Scotia, it is typical Halloween, it is raining. So allow some of the sounds in and around you to just kind of connect you to the space that you're in. If you have people moving around in the house, dogs barking, anything like that, just don't so much try to push it out as just notice it. And just breathe in and out through the nose at any depth or timing that you need right now. Anytime thoughts come into your head about things that happened before or that maybe you're going to do after you watch this, just begin again focusing on those sounds around you. And just allow maybe some of the details to creep in. I can hear the rain on the windows. I can hear the water in the gutters and coming down the spout. Allow yourself to just get lost in the space around you just for a moment. Now just let all of the sounds fall away and begin to focus on the sound of your breath as it enters and exits the nose. Maybe the sound of your heart beating in your chest. And start to connect a little bit more into the body. Begin to notice the ribs and lungs expanding in all directions. As you take in a breath, and then as you exhale, maybe notice the temperature. A little cooler as it comes in, a little warmer as it exits. Now just start to allow a little bit of movement. That can be your ribs pushing from side to side, just a gentle sway. It can be allowing the head turning from left to right. You can just allow the fingers to tap on the knees. Just kind of start to move your body. Raise your hands over your head. Maybe a little sway from side to side. Either just in the arms, or you can use your whole body, the ribs, the hips if you're standing. And just notice how maybe you lost your connection to your breath. And see if you can bring it back. Keeping that nice, even inhale and exhale. Let's start to connect. So you can open your eyes if they were closed. And if this is something that's you're able to do, just move your ribs from side to side and allow the arms to go from side to side. If you're not able to move the ribs, just the arms or even up and down. Just find a movement that is nice and even. As you do that, let's inhale as the arms go up. Exhale as the arms go down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And if you're doing the arms from side to side, it can be from the right, inhale, exhale in the center, inhale to the right. And again, whatever speed fits your body and whatever feels the easiest, just to find that connection. Sometimes just the simple movement of breathing in, lifting the arms and exhaling. Breathing in, exhaling. Keep doing that. Breathing in and breathing out. And I'm going to just begin to offer some more movement. So if that suits you, just staying in that seated position, bringing the arms up and down. You can even try it standing. In, out. If you want to move on to a different position from just this very basic one of arms up and down or from side to side, you can take a little bit wider stance. And we're going to try taking our hands, some of the positions that we use, just making that soft fist, pressing the thumb down and drawing the pinky back and pushing the two fists out. Bending slightly in the knees, weight in the paws of the feet. Knees can push forward, hips root back. And we're going to find that pressing down. So we're going to inhale as our ribs go up and our arms press down. And then as our hips root back, you can exhale. And again, through the nose or the mouth. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Just this simple movement of connecting the breath and creating that focus can help you become more present. And as Brittany spoke about in her video, just be, focusing on the be. A little more advance. We can put our hands to either side of our head, elbows face forward. As we inhale, shoulders melt away from the ears. As we exhale, inhale, exhale. And again, we can do inhale through the center, find that length, and then as we go off into the side, we can inhale as we press the ribs out and through the center. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So just carry on in any of those positions that you've had. And I'm going to show you just another one down on the hands and knees. So just be mindful as you get down, if you choose to go to the hands and knees. And your hands can be just a little bit in front of you. Find a gripping sensation in the fingers. Press the tops of the feet down to the floor, knees press out, heels draw together, hips root back, heart roots forward. As we push forward, we can breathe in. And as we root back, breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. And again, we can add things, hand to the side of our head, and we can arc up and over the left as we inhale. Pressing into the left hand, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Other side. Head presses back into the hand, elbow reaches forward. Breathing in to find the leg, and then up and over. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. One more. Inhale, and exhale. So those are just some simple positions. Now I know that different levels of practice. So what I'd love to offer you is when you first start your movement, take a moment to connect into your body and just close your eyes to go inward. Find your breath. And then as you begin to move, see if you can connect the breath to the movement. I find that if I'm not focused on my breath and I'm just going through the motions, I'm thinking about other things, what I have to do, tomorrow, later, all of the things. So when we become more mindful and we use our breath to connect to our body, for me, as I start to move and focus on the breath and listen to maybe what this instructor is doing, or I pick a very specific series of movements that are simple to start to really connect. So again, this one is beautiful to just find your breath. A little bit more movement from side to side. And some days you might want to move really slow, and that's fine. Your breath might match that. Other times you can speed it up a little bit depending on what you need. But even simple movements, like as you bring your shoulders up and then release them. It's sort of, for me, breathing in everything that I want and need. And then as I exhale, letting go of tension and other things that I just don't need. And that is going to be it for me today. I just wanted to focus just a tiny bit on that connection and how we can do that at any time. So sometimes you only have 10 or 15 minutes sort of to yourself. So take that opportunity to find your breath and then just find a little bit of movement and see if you can create an inhale and exhale. There's many different positions, and just going upwards and downwards is the easiest way. But a fun thing to do is also to invert those. So what feels the most natural? Breathing in and then exhaling as you do that. Try reversing it. breathing in, and then exhaling. It creates a very different energy in your body. I've really enjoyed doing these Sunday creations. It's offered me to sort of think about the different students that might be out there and trying to create different levels sort of for everyone. I teach today at 12 p.m. PDT and 4 p.m. ADT on Daily Ritual Live or Daily Ritual Live. But do check us out. There's also a whole bunch of links of some free offerings that some of the instructors do. I'm going to be doing Monday Mermaids. And so that's going to be on one Monday this month. And I've forgotten which Monday, so you have to look in the link and it'll tell you. But yeah, I hope you've really enjoyed the other teachers. I've really enjoyed doing all of the movement videos and participating in it and doing the 31-day challenge with all of you. I hope it has inspired you to stop, rest, move, and to just be more mindful and take care of yourself, that self-care, self-love. And if we don't have our health, it's a big thing. So take the time that you need to breathe a little life, breathe a little joy, and to really spend time with yourself. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you have a beautiful, happy Halloween if that's something you celebrate. And that you enjoy the play in that. Thank you again, and we'll see you soon.